Hey everyone, how's it going? So I've been trying to find some new ideas to draw for Spider-Man and some different poses and things to put him in. And I came across this picture and it's really cool. It's all three of the Spider-Man together from the three different movies. So I thought it'd be fun to show you guys how to draw all three of these Spider-Man heads kind of all together looking off in the distance. So hope you follow along and enjoy this video today. Now to start off with our three Spider-Man faces, we're going to begin with the first one, and it's going to be the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So we want to start right here. We're going to make a nice curved line that's going to come down and then in. So we're going to start right about here. We're going to draw a line that's going to come down, and we're going to come right to about here. Next, we're going to bring this down, and we're going to slowly kind of bring it in just a little bit at an angle. Next, I'm going to curve this and kind of bring it up for the jaw. Then I'm going to bring this line down. Now, starting right here, I'm going to make one of his eyes. We're just going to see a little bit of this one. So I'm going to start right here. We're just going to draw a line that's going to go down and then in just a little bit. And right here, I'm going to draw a line that's going to go down and then it's going to come back out. I'm going to make this a little bit bumpier out here just to show that there's some texture on it. Now we're going to leave just a little bit of space, and I want to make a line that's going to come up really high up to about here. Next, we're going to make a line that's going to come down and in. Then we're going to draw a line that's going to come up to connect for the other eye. Then starting here, I'm going to draw that exact same shape inside of here. And this is just going to be the kind of outside of the eye. Now, I'm going to put a little dot right here, just in the middle, just for like a guideline for all of these little lines that we have to draw on him. Because one of the hardest things to draw is all of the details. So we're going to start here, and let's make a line that's going to come up to about here. Next, we'll draw a line that's going to come up. And right here, we're going to make one that's going to come all the way up here. Starting here, we're going to make a line that's going to come out, and then let's bring it down here. Make another one that comes down. And right here, let's make a line that's going to go off to the side, and one more here. Then right here, we'll make one that comes down. Now we want to connect these lines. So to connect them, we're going to begin by making a line that goes down and then up a little bit. And we're going to do this in between each one. We'll put another one up here. We're going to do 4 of these. So here's our second row. You can just see they're kind of like little smiley faces in here. We'll make one up here. This one's just going to go right to about here. And then we'll do one that's going to come up here. And then we'll just end it there. Now right here, we're going to make a couple more. This time we're going to do some sad faces. So we'll do another row here. We'll do a row right here as well. And then one right there. Now on the neck, let's draw a line that comes down here, and then one here. And then let's connect it here. Now when I color these, I'm going to make these lines a little bit fatter because these are pretty big lines that he has on that original suit. Now the next one I want to make is the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. So to do this, we're going to start up here and we're going to make a line that's going to come out and then it's going to come down and in just a little bit. So let's start right about here. We're going to come out, we're going to go down and then bring it in. Next, we're going to come out a little bit, kind of where the nose would be. Then we're going to come down here at an angle. And we're going to bring this up to about here. Now starting here, we'll just make a little line that comes down for the neck. Now we're going to make this next eye up here. Now he's got a really big eye on this one. So we're going to start right about here, a little bit above this eye. We're going to go up a little bit and then we'll come down. I want to make this nice and round and I'm going to come down and then in almost all the way to the edge here. Now I'm going to go down and bring it up here. Like I said, that eye is really big compared to the other ones. Now inside of here, we're going to make pretty much this exact same shape. So we're just going to draw this exact shape in here. And then we're going to curve it up to here. Now this one I'm going to put just a tiny dot right here for another little guideline. And I'll make a line that's going to come up and over here. And one that's going to come all the way to here. Next, I'll make a line that comes down. We'll make one over here. And one more right here. Now, starting here, we're going to make a line that's going to kind of go up a little bit. We'll go over, and then one more here. We'll do this again here. Kind of the same thing, very similar to what we did on the first one. We'll just continue this up here. We'll do another row here. And then we'll do one row right at the top. Next, we'll draw a little row here. We'll draw a row here. We'll start one here. We'll go down and kind of over. And then we'll make another one that kind of goes right off to the edge. This time we'll just make one line that comes down. And we'll just put 2 rows of these lines in here. Now, the final Spider-Man that we're going to put in here is going to be the latest one from the Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, starting here, we're going to begin by making his head. So we're going to start right up here. Kind of the same thing. We're just going to kind of come out. And then I'm going to bring this down a little bit. I'm going to bring it in, and then I'm going to come out. Then I'm just going to bring this in and down. Then we'll just bring this up to here. Then starting here, we'll just draw a little line that comes down. Now, this eye is going to be a little bit smaller than this one, and the shape's going to be a little different. So we're going to start right about here. We're going to go over. We're going to bring it down with like a curve. Then we're going to bring this down and then up here. I'm also going to bring a little line that comes down and then over here just to show a little bit more of that other eye. Now this eye is going to be a little bit smaller than the other ones too, especially on the inside. So I'm going to draw a line that's just going to come down. And we're going to go down, not as far, and come up. It's kind of like more of a football shape. We'll do another little dot right in the middle for our guide. I'll start off by bringing a line that's going to come up here. One up here. And one more right off to the side. This time when I bring this line down, I'm going to bring it down, and then I'm going to bring it in a little bit. See, I kind of went out and then in. That's just to kind of help show where his nose is going to be. Make one that comes down, and one that's going to come down here. We'll also do one more over here. Now we're going to kind of continue the same thing. We're just going to make these little marks in here. So we'll just do a few rows of these little lines kind of coming up. We'll do that same thing over here. Next, I'm going to draw two lines down here. And we'll just put a few rows of some of that kind of web lines on here. And there you go. There is your drawing of 3 different Spider-Man faces all together. Now, when I color these, there is going to be a little bit of difference in here, especially the way I color. One of the last things you can also do, too, is I wanted to just include, is I'm going to draw a couple little extra lines in here, right on the eye of the Spider-Man. We're just going to kind of go right around the edge here, just for a little bit of detail. Do the same thing over here. And then they're going to be mostly the same color. I'm going to use some different shades. And then, like I said, I'm going to keep the lines on this one much fatter. And then these are going to be probably the thinnest. I'll make these a little bit bigger. But it's going to be very simple. Just a few different shades of red. But there you go. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.